I said that they have the ability with the first overall pick to draft someone like Jack Hughes. Named Jack Hughes. That's, I mean, I've seen Jack play a long time. I know his dad well, and I'm, his mom, and it's. I'm really proud of the fact, USA Hockey and being part of that group. But to see another kid that has developed so nicely, and I feel really good about the fact that we have the opportunity to do that. And I'm not sure how sideways I can go more than that. So it's and not trust me, no red flags. It's the opportunity to pick him is probably as far as I'll go. So that's good.
Some drafts are stronger than others.
I listened to Jackie speak before it actually started the lottery. He's 17, and we've all been 17. So it's a big responsibility and, again, exciting for those players, and especially as Jack talked about, I could hear him a bit talking about potentially knowing where he could go.
I skate with Taylor Hall in the summers. He's been a really good guy to me. He's been really nice. So, it's the NHL. I'd be honored and really happy to play for New Jersey one day, and that'd be a great spot. I hear a lot of great things about that. So, I'd be really excited.
What's going on, guys? It's John here from Hot Take Hockey to talk about Jack Hughes, Kakko, and who deserves to go first overall in the NHL entry draft 2019. And you see on this side, I have the Blackhawks, the third overall pick, and the Rangers, who hold the second overall pick, and the jersey that I have on, who holds the first overall pick. So the New Jersey Devils, they already have Nico Hischier, but today I'm going to argue that they should draft Jack Hughes still, and they should draft him for a few reasons. And those reasons will be revealed in this video. But if you are here, please subscribe to the channel, hit a thumbs up, comment your opinions on this topic, and who you believe should go first overall in the upcoming draft. So, Jack Hughes, Kakko, you just saw it on display in the World Championships. If you guys missed that, you missed a lot. Finland won. They won the tournament. Kakko, 6 goals, 1 assist, 7 points in the tournament through 10 games. He showed up. A highlight reel goal, ridiculous coming out down the right side, and he tucked it in. If you missed that one, go check it out as well. But I think a lot of people were just also ignoring Jack Hughes after Kakko was going off. Hughes made a lot of great plays. He still got 3 assists. The U.S. getting eliminated early also eliminated the opportunity for Jack Hughes to get his spotlight in the semis or finals. But I do think, and this is no question, I do think Kakko is ahead of Jack Hughes in terms of maturity. In terms of physical maturity, Kakko's there. He has a few inches on him. Jack Hughes is still very small, whether he's like 5'10", 5'11". He's pretty short. Could he still grow? Yeah. Guys, stop growing at about 18, 19 years old. He could still have a little bit of growth there, but also just in terms of muscle, in terms of just getting bigger, Jack Hughes has some growth. And I think that's one aspect where people need to realize, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. When you're drafting, yes, you're drafting for the now sometimes, especially when it's high, but you're also drafting for the growth, for the room. And I think, honestly, based on what I've seen from both of them, I do believe Jack Hughes has the higher ceiling. Do I think there's a big margin? No. I just think when people say they think Kakko should be drafted first overall, it's because they're looking at him as the better player right now. And arguably he is. He's more physically mature. He has more experience at the pro level. He's ready. He's more ready for the NHL. But that doesn't just right away. You've seen it before. Steven Stamkos is a prime example. When the Tampa Bay Lightning drafted Steven Stamkos first overall, everyone was like, oh, this guy's not ready. He's not ready for the NHL. You can't put him in there. He's not going to do well. There's a big debate about drafting him first overall. They drafted him first overall, Steven Stamkos for you. So I just think, chill, look at past drafts, see the fact that this guy, he made ridiculous plays in the tournament as well that I think went unnoticed. More on the playmaking ability of Jack Hughes. But Jack Hughes, ridiculous amount of points in the U.S. Development program, as well as he has, you've seen in the last few years, played in the exact same system that superstars are coming out of, whether it's an Austin Matthews or Jack Eichel. So for me, I think Jack Hughes, the fact that he's a centerman, he now has played with NHL players in the World Championships, and the fact that I feel like his overall game is much more appealing than Kakko. I will say, in terms of pure skill and shot, I think it's very close. Kakko might even have the edge on shot, but I think if you're looking at overall game and growth, you're going to Jack Hughes. And it'll go back to just in terms of the Devils. Nico Hischier, yeah, he might become a top centerman or a top 20, 30 centerman in the entire league. But we've seen how scary a 1-2 punch can be. We've seen it with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we've seen, I mean, you can argue the LA Kings, Anze Kopitar and Jeff Carter. So there's different aspects where, yes, a line of Hischier and Kakko would probably be gross, and it'd probably be for the long future just an unbelievable line of Taylor Hall, Kakko, and Hischier. I mean, Devils, if I'm a Devils fan, I'm drooling at that right now. But you're looking at, when you draft, yes, you're looking at, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself, you're looking at current position, current skill, current timeline, but you're also looking into the future. So I think Hughes will still go drafted first overall, or at least should get drafted first overall for those reasons. Again, there's a lot of argument where Kakko could go there. Is there a big gap? No. And I want to repeat that. I'm not saying that Kakko is bad. He's going to get drafted in the top 2, and I do believe that he'll strive with the New York Rangers as they, in my opinion, actually are probably going through they are going through a rebuild, but it's a very short rebuild. I do believe the Rangers are going to be right back in the mix, whether it's not next year, but like in a couple of years. Whereas the Devils, they have some time to grow. They still need a lot of growth from their players. Again, Taylor Hall is not getting any younger. Again, he's in his prime, so you want to take advantage of that. You have guys like Palmieri, a goaltender that struggled, so that's an issue. But you have some young pieces to look forward to, and I think Hughes is a guy that you'd want to draft, especially with the Devils, because unlike the Rangers, the Devils aren't ready. So if you got Kakko, great, you'd have a nasty top line. But after that, there's a lot of issues still with the Devils, and you want the guy that might have the better future, the longer future, and a guy that will prepare you for many, many years of playoff contention. And I think a 1-2 of Hughes and Hischier will be crazy. So just to finalize, do I believe there's a gap? No. I've said that 3 times. So I repeated it enough in this video. Don't come into my comments and say, oh, this guy is underrating Kakko. No. I understand how good Kakko is. I also understand he's a winger and Jack Hughes is a center. I also understand Jack Hughes is a lot smaller than Kakko. And I also understand Kakko has more pro experience. So yes, the New Jersey Devils are wanting to make the playoffs next year. Maybe, yeah, they throw away the potential of Jack Hughes and get them physically and potentially more ready in terms of skill for the upcoming NHL year. But if you want a guy that could be one day a top 10, top 15, top 20 centerman in the NHL, you will draft Jack Hughes. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to hear your thoughts. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit a thumbs up. This was John from Hockey. See you later. Peace.